But he also is our Father. He's our Father. He's Daddy. Everybody understand that? He ain't no laid back pops. Let you run amok and then be sitting up there saying, leave that boy alone. That's not the type of father he is. He's a stern father. He's very strict. The type of father he is my way or the highway. But the highway, he call it, the highway is hell way. Is my way or is the way to hell? That's the type of father he is. There's no compromising with him when it comes to him telling you what you're supposed to be doing as your father. There's no sitting down and talking with you about that. You the child, and he's the father. He's the creator. So his position is you're going to do what I tell you to do as your father. Why? Because he loves you. Because he loves you, and he realized that if he allow you to do what you want to do, you're going to hell anyway. Okay? Everybody understand that? Whoever seen children just do what they want, try to do what they want to do. Come on, everybody should raise their hand. Whoever seen children try to do what they want to do? They want to play with the stove. You see hell waiting on them, they're going to be toasty children. You sitting up there digging they slick. They're going to be toasty in a minute. Because you love them, you would, especially if they, got so slick that you didn't see them and they up there, lighting the pilot, they're going to catch it. Because you want them to know, you want them to understand that, they're doing something by not listening to you. What they did can kill them and hurt them severely. Everybody understand what I'm saying? So it ain't that you don't love them. It ain't that you mean. It ain't that you any less loving. It's the fact that you see the path that they headed on and you can't play with them when they headed on a path like that. That's how our Father is. He's called God the Father. He don't play. He's very strict. This is what he's going to tell people that's wicked when he come back. You knew what type of father I am. I'm very strict. You know when I say this is what I want, that's what I want. You know what type of father I am? Let me give you an example. He said, I take what I didn't work for. That's what type of guy I am. And you got some people who are going to look at God, try to accuse him and call him wicked. How you going to take what you ain't worked for? Because everything is his. Don't it make sense? He'll come, show up, and say, I have need of that scarf. You better take it off. It's my scarf, Lord. How you going to do this? You coveting, thou shalt not covet. During his life in the flesh, what did he say? He said, you're going to go down this way and go up that way, and you're going to see a donkey. You're going to see an ass. It's going to be tied to a damn post. Just go and knock on the door and say, the master have need of this. Take it. So we see he ain't just saying something. He actually did it. He needed something, and he sent the apostles to take it. And you see, it was no argument. They came back with the ass that no man never rode on. There was nobody arguing on it. He said, master had needed this. The master needed it. No problem. Take it. But he's a stern father. This is what some of us forget. You got to do what he tell you to do. If he catch you doing something he didn't tell you to do, if he catch you doing something against what he told you to do, you gonna catch hell. Okay, there's no other way around that. But some people convince themselves, I won't understand my situation. No, your situation gonna be in hell when he show up. It ain't gonna be no understanding about nothing. Read that one more time.
Verse 26. His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not.
Come on.
And gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchanges.
Y'all therefore have to put my money. Read it one more time. My mind was somewhere else. Read it again.
Verse 26.
Come on.
His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant.
Come on.
Thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not.
Okay, right. Thou wicked and slothful servant. You knew about me. Because I'm going to make sure there's going to be somebody on earth that tell you. Just in case you didn't act like you didn't know. You're going to know about me. I'm stern. You know that I'm stern. Read that one more time.
His Lord answered and said unto him,
Come on.
thou wicked
Come on.
and slothful servant.
Who is a wicked and slothful servant? Somebody that's not doing what God told them to do the way God told them to do it. Don't lie to yourself and make yourself believe that this is talking about somebody else. If you are doing something you're not supposed to be doing, this is talking about you. Change that before Christ has to come back and say it to you. Read on.
Thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not.
I take what I want. That's what type of guy I am, okay? If you don't think he like that, let me give you another situation, okay? The land of Ham, the Hamites. They was there and running around stink in the land of Ham. Just living at peace. The Lord said, you know what? I want y'all to take that land over there. That's take it. Children of Israel came in there and said, we want this land. Now, what Ham had to say? The Lord said, when you come into the land, you're going to see 7 nations. He ain't say, we got a problem here. There's 7 nations. I don't know how I'm going to tell them that they got to go. He told the Israelites, listen, that's my land. Okay, so when you go through the wilderness, there's going to be, and you come into the land, there's going to be 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. That's the land I gave you for a possession. Y'all figure it out from there. The Israelites figured it out real quick. They got to go. Everybody understand that? Whatever nation don't understand that, they're just going to have a horrible problem in darkness. Because they're going to get out. Do everybody understand that? Everybody got that? Give me what Christ said, all the earth is mine. So now, if this is how God deals with the planet Earth, he'll let people inhabit and occupy land till he's ready for it to be used for something else, then tell them to leave. Then what makes you think that he deals with his nation any different? If he tell you something, what makes you think that he don't expect you to do exactly what it is that he told you he expect to be done? What makes you think that God done changed and he gonna compromise with you and negotiate something with you? The only reasoning together that Christ said that he gonna do with you is have you decided to be righteous yet after all these beatings I done gave you? That's what he called reasoning. Reasoning ain't, okay, all right, listen, you be 50% righteous and I'll 50% judge. That's not the reasoning he's talking about. The reasoning is, did you learn your lesson here? You want some more beatings? That's the only negotiations nah, Lord, well, I've learned my lesson. Some people say, nah, Lord, give me some more beatings. But he expects you to do everything he told you to do. And if you're not doing it, you are in trouble. You're in some serious, you don't know how much trouble you in. Some people want to play with the Lord. You have, again, that's why we have our history. You have no idea. You know, you have no idea, especially when you make them upset. That's the last thing you want to see. And that last day of judgment, that final decision, the scripture says everything will be trying to hide, including rocks. Going to try to hide themselves from the face of the Lamb. And you want to be on his bad side? You want to make him upset? You part of the reason why he's so angry? And you just convincing yourself that you're going to get off. Read on.
And gather where I have not